Well, state inspectors are imposing penalties on the Rutherford County Animal Shelter. The shelter is now facing a $5,000 fine. News 13's Hope Hanselman joins us. Hope, the state says it's found several issues at that shelter.
Starting with the management of the facility, a state inspector responded to a complaint filed earlier this month claiming the facility hadn't been cleaned over the long Labor Day weekend. The same day a complaint came in, inspectors went out to the shelter in Rutherfordton to look into allegations that Rutherford County deputies were ignoring cleaning responsibilities of the kennels and boxes. Their investigation showed there's no written protocol for cleaning the facility or feeding the animals on weekends or holidays. In fact, a deputy told the animal welfare inspector they're required to visit the shelter once a day, even though the state says young animals must be fed twice a day. The issues continued when a deputy says on Labor Day she found 4 kittens in a drop box the shelter uses for folks who bring in strays at odd hours. The box was locked the night before because the shelter was filled to capacity. But the inspector found that even when the lock is on, a person can wedge open the door wide enough to fit an animal inside. The inspector says those kittens were left in the drop box in nearly 92-degree heat that day. The animals have since been put in foster homes. This investigation comes 1 month after concerned animal lovers held a meeting over the very shelter demanding better management of the facility. The animal shelter and the lieutenant in charge, but hadn't heard back by news time. The state says the shelter can either pay the $5,000 fine or file a petition to contest the case.